welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Magic on their way to the locker room earlier tonight. Defending their home turf means a lot to this team. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analyst, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. And for the Magic, Harrison Wagner out on the wings. Banchero plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center, and it's Suggs in at the 1. And a battle of the bigs tonight, Grant. Something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
And the Magic start out with the ball. To the paint. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Here's Gobert, and he banks in the layup.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Unlike a lot of drafts, Grant, there wasn't a clear first overall pick in 2022 for the Magic.
Yeah, but I do think they nailed it, taking Paolo Banchero, a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero was Rookie of the Year, and he's certainly a player you can build around.
And here are the Magic now. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And here's Randle. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Here's Orlando. Wagner outside. Here's Carter. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And stolen by Banchero. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Gobert with it. Wagner picks him up. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Here's Conley. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Pass to Gobert. With the 10-footer. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Gobert.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it. And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes, Doris.
B.A., just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Morris comes in for Conley. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Anderson comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Alexander Walker in for McDaniels. That'll be a 5-second call. The Magic have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Oh, deflected. Now here's Ingles. Here's Edwards. Inside. From 10 feet away. Goes back up. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Well, with the size, frame, and athleticism, if you allow Anthony Edwards to get to the glass, look out.
Down low. 1:04 left in the opening quarter. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I must say, the defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers and quickly converting.
Timeout called the Magic. You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, the team's first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy. Well, we know Mo Wagner is a sweet shooting big, but right there he says, you know, I can get off my feet too.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 14-6 run.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Edwards to pass to Reed. Yep, that one goes.
Well, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got some playmaking in my toolbox. Nice pass.
Pass to Fultz. And he lobs it up.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Alexander Walker, and that comes off the assist by Morris.
Monte Morris' instinct is pass first, on time and on target.
Now here's Wagner. Anderson covers. Alexander Walker, the pass to Reed, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Terrific rim protection impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 5. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
And the NBA doing what they could to get rid of the take foul recently. Grant, it seems like a success.
Absolutely. It's been a huge success. Fast breaks feel fast again. And penalizing take fouls has made the game much, much better.
Wagner and Banchero at the 3 and the 4. Markelle Fultz is out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Carter in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Well, this is where you love the fast play by Jalen Suggs. Gets just a little bit of room, and the pull-up is pure.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, BA, and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Edwards. Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards has got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Carter, good. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Outside Conley. Gobert. Inside. Gobert puts it in.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
Carter Jr. rises up, gets the ball mid-flight, and sends it home.
And so Randall will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 6-point lead. Here's Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Randall, the pass to the punch from Gobert.
Well, just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
Here's Fultz. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Magic are still young, yes, but they are developing. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, "We're close to getting over the hump. These guys understand that you just have to stick with that process, the growth. It's just the belief system that these young men are starting to grow into."
He's really kept that positive environment. Thanks, Allie.
Well, this is obviously a bonus. When Rudy Gobert gets hot like this, might as well keep feeding the big man.
The Magic have gotten each of their 6 shots to fall here in the second. To the middle. Here's Carter. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Throws it up high. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. 1:25 left to play in the second quarter. To the inside. Here's Suggs. Uses the glass on the layup. Suggs has got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, great strength, great balance. Jalen Suggs shows you the ability to finish through contact.
And there it is for him.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Wagner, the pass to Suggs, and stolen by Gobert. McDaniels up top. Still no points. Pass to Gobert. The shot off that time. Oh, nice D from Carter. Wagner, the pass to Suggs. And there's the lob. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. To the paint. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Shot from the wing. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Conley's got 10.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Oh, got a piece of it. And so it's Minnesota earning this break in the action. Up 10. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Some incredible work in this one by Rudy Gobert. He had 16 points, 2 assists, and 2 steals. It was a return to form for him tonight after struggling in their last out. And Shaq, what do you think about what we saw from Minnesota?
They made every possession count by limiting the mistakes. Very disciplined about protecting the ball and making the right play. They keep this up, lead should be safe. Don't get cocky and lose just because you're ahead.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about Orlando?
The energy on D stood for disappointing. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, he really outdid himself in that first half. Stepped up and gave them a big lift.
A huge bonus. Boy, when he's contributing like this, it makes everything easier for his team.
On the court for Minnesota. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Conley. 18 points for him.
Well, you know the length of Rudy Gobert. He's virtually unstoppable in that restricted area.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. The flat-out hustle of Wendell Carter Jr. is something you have to appreciate.
I think, B.A., we can all appreciate a hard-playing big man. But you have to remember, Wendell Carter Jr. has now proven himself to be a legit threat from 3. He rebounds it nightly on a consistent basis, and that offensive game is getting better and better.
Down low. Here's Gobert. Again, the Timberwolves score.
I guess Rudy Gobert right where he wanted to be. Touches the ball and rises and fires.
To the middle. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Down low. Oh, stolen by Harris. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Magic. And Carroll with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Harris' shot is good.
A really smart play by Gary Harris, recognizing his teammate's going to get a steal. He just sprints dead to the cup.
Inside. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Finished off the break. Harris has got his second basket.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
Gobert against Carter. Wagner with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Harris' shot is good. Harris has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, starting that whole thing off is the steal, the anticipation by Wagner, just making an impact where he can.
Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up.
Anderson's checked in for Minnesota. Morris comes in for Conley. And both free throws good for Edwards.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Anthony in the post. Randall's there. Anthony with a bucket.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run. The Ant-Man is in the house. Mr. Anthony Edwards making it look easy.
There's a minute 54 left in the third. Here's Ingles. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And Anthony, here we go. Got a hand on it.
How about the timing? The rejection by Julius Randle. Read that one beautifully.
And Edwards slams it in.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Morris against Anthony. And stolen by Gobert. Fast break, Minnesota. Deflects the pass. Outside, Anderson. For 3, Randall. It's rebounded by Wagner. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a 10-point game. Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Yeah, you're seeing Isaac mature as an offensive player. Finding your open teammate, such a critical skill.
Isaac with the steal. In transition, here they come. Puts up a 3. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Wagner. Now just a 5-point Minnesota lead. Minnesota has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Morris for 3. Sinks the tray. Morris has got 6 here in the quarter.
Monte Morris just so solid, understanding when to pull up for the jump shot.
And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Randle with the jam.
This guy is so quick. Julius Randle finishes with a pretty dunk.
Ingles against Anderson. Takes the 3. Ingles, no good.
Excellent job of closing out on that 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Minnesota up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Banchero plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. Then it's Suggs. Then it's Franz Wagner. And it's Black in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Reed passes to Alexander Walker. Here's McDaniels. Buries it down low. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Timberwolves.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Morris for 3. Knocks down the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
Boy, you love the opportunity seized by Monte Morris. That 3-point shot highly valued.
Here's Banchero. No good that time. Good work defensively by Randle. Wagner against McDaniels. Stolen by Carter. Finds room and goes for the jam. Banchero.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
To the inside. Here's Randle. Oh!
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Randle's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. And he lobs it up top. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. And Minnesota calls time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Harris is checked in for Orlando. Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Morris. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Shoots it from the high post. And it's Orlando with another.
Jalen Suggs getting right to his sweet spot. You want to give me the mid-range, Jay? I'm taking it.
Conley looking for an opening. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And they're pushing it up. Here's Wagner. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
That was a really nice sequence there. Just strong effort at both ends of the floor.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
To the paint. Here's McDaniels. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Because of the clear height advantage, he gets the shot he's looking for.
And that one's good from Conley.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
On the wing, Suggs. The three. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
A minute 4 left in the game. Conley passes to Reed. And another basket for Minnesota.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And he can't get that one. Outside McDaniels. Left side Conley. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Trailing by 13. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. It's tipped. Oh, stolen by Harris. The three from Banchero hits a three-pointer.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Here's McDaniels, and another basket for Minnesota.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here now with Rudy Gobert. A big night for you offensively. What was working for you out there?
I just keep working every day to try to improve, and it's also I feel like my teammates are really looking for me, and I just got to make the right play most of the time.
You've earned their trust. Thanks, Rudy.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.